Okay, in this video we're going to take a look at adding transactions to an existing statement and also creating a new statement from scratch without having tickets to add to the statement. So here we're on, well, let's start from the beginning. You go to settlement statements here, it'll take you to this page. Let's say we have an existing statement, we're going to click on edit, and we've had this feature for a while. You can remove individual line items from a statement. And then we've also had this for a little while where if you want to create a transaction or add a transaction to a statement. So let's say we have these three, they're tickets that we've added to the statement, but maybe there's a single line item that we want to add. So we click create, and it's going to bring us to the create transaction. We choose a date, and let's just say it's a general expense. We don't really care about what the units are, which just we know we owe them for $100. We just call it miscellaneous expense, and we save it, and it immediately gets added to the statement. Here it is. We now have 4 transactions, and there's our $100 that's due. But the new feature that we've just added is, what if we have a whole bunch of transactions that we want to add to a statement? You can now click Add Transactions, and you'll get all the open transactions for this vendor. And you can see not all of them actually even have a total yet, because maybe tons haven't been added or what have you. But you know, this is going to be a mix of, it could be just a ticket, like this is a ticket because we can see it has a scale ticket number. But here's another just single line item that doesn't have anything to do with ticket. So you can select all this way, or we could individually select a couple of items. So let's say, I want to add this one, and let's add this one, and you just click add the statement. And so now we have 6 items on the statement for a new total of $652. So that's the new feature for adding transactions to existing transactions to an existing statement. But sometimes you don't have an existing statement. So another new feature is the ability to just create a blank statement. So let's say we want to, you go to create statements, and now there's a new link here to create an individual statement. And the 2 items we need to create a statement are the date and the vendor. So let's go to that same vendor, and that's going to just create a blank statement as it suggests. And now we need to add some transactions to the statement. So again, we're back to the same place we were before. You can either create a new transaction or add some existing ones. And let's just say for this particular statement we wanted to add just this one and this one. Now we can add those 2 items to the statement. Now we have the 2 items added to the statement for the total due, and you could print that statement out and send it, or create a check for it, or whatever you're going to do with your workflow.